It has been a while since I recorded one of these videos, but I do love an disappointing products video. So I have a pile of products here and I'm going to talk through them all and I'm going to tell you why I did not like them. Now here's the thing, while I have a load of products here, I foolishly, like an idiot, didn't think I was going to get back doing YouTube, and when I said I didn't like something on Instagram, I gave it away to somebody thinking that they might have better luck with it. So while I have loads of stuff, I probably could have had even more products. Okay, so let's start with foundation, and I actually have a few here that I want to talk about, but the first up is the Huda Beauty foundation. So I bought this one day on a whim when I was pregnant, wasn't feeling so good, says, you know what, let's get something a little bit of a pick-me-up. I'd read good reviews on this. I do like an e.l.f. full coverage foundation. I asked for sample in Arnott's, on the Huda Beauty stand in Arnott's, and they wouldn't give it to me, so I says, feck it, I'll just buy it. Oh my god, did I regret it straight away. I bought the shade Custard. So when I applied it to my face, it applied okay, but I could feel it. Like it definitely felt mask-like. And while I like the likes of double wear, I still doesn't feel mask-like, but this did. I then found that it was almost like my skin was rejecting it. It was nearly like pushing it out, and then after a while it began to separate, and then after a while it kind of began to separate, or as me and my friend used to say, it coagulated on the skin. It just looked awful. It looked really, really bad on the skin within 2 to 3 hours. Foundation is a very subjective thing, so there are people that will love this, but I have got normal, slightly oily here, like slightly, but I have relatively normal skin, and it just did nothing for me. So that was a big fat no from me. This is a sample size, but this is an instant soft focus beauty flash. So there's 3 ways you can wear it. You can wear it under foundation, and it's meant to give you like a lift from within luminosity. You can wear it over foundation for a radiant flawless finish, or you can mix it in with like your magic cream for a lasting glow. Now I didn't not like this, but I didn't like it either. I'll show it to you on the skin. So the thing with this, and I've used it in a video which will be on my Instagram feed, there it is there, but like when you put it in, it doesn't, I can't even get the light to pick it up. It doesn't really do anything. Like it doesn't really do anything at all. I suppose maybe I'm used to the likes of the Flawless filter where I get a glow, but I'm getting nothing from this. So yeah, I personally, this wouldn't be one that I would recommend. Would I repurchase it? No, I don't even really reach for this little sample at all. Which leads me on to the next product, which again is another Charlotte Tilbury product. I actually love Charlotte Tilbury as a brand, but like with any brands, there's going to be products you don't like. This one I really didn't like. This is the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. I really regret buying this. I bought the shade number 3 Fair Pale. Now it comes with one of these spongy applicators on it, but I took mine off because there we go. I took mine off because I found it really, really hard to actually use the spongy applicator. It's a twist up. There we go. There's some product coming out the top. A twist up. As you can see, I don't know if it'll show there, I've only used this, I would say, Jesus, I'd be generous saying I used it 8 times, and look how much product has gone from it already. It is a fairly full coverage concealer. It is thick, and I think that's what I don't like. I like a really hydrating concealer. I find, and I don't know if it shows here, but I can see it on my hand, I find this a very drying concealer. I find it sits in my fine lines, like I can see it on my hand here straight away. Like I don't have hairy hands, and it's making me look like I have hairy hands. It's just really, really thick, and I found that it settled in fine lines. It aged me, like it definitely aged me. I just don't think this is worth it. I know there are people that like this, but personally I'd go in and I'd ask them to apply it for you before you buy it, because for me it's just way too drying for an under eye concealer. Right, I'm kind of flying through these really, really fast, but I do have an awful lot, and I am conscious that I talk a lot, so I want to keep my videos down and not too long. Let's go on to eyeshadow palettes. First off is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. I wanted to love this palette because the colours are absolutely gorgeous. I found that the shadows blended well, applied well, were nice to work with, but within an hour there was nothing left on my eyes. I could not get over how bad the wear time for these eyeshadows was. Now I have a theory, stick with me, this is kind of maybe one of those conspiracy theories, But I bought this palette the minute it came out. When I saw it, I said this is absolutely gorgeous, and I went and I bought it. I feel, and you may think I need a tinfoil hat for this, but I feel the first batch of an awful lot of Anastasia palettes is not good. My friend has one of these. She bought it months after I did and adores it, and she loves makeup as much as I do, and she's as hard on makeup as I am, but she says hers is brilliant, that it wears fantastically. I don't have oily lids, I have normal lids, I have eyeshadows wear well on me, but this just wears away like in no time whatsoever. I could put this on and I kid you not, within an hour there'd be nothing left. Now I have the Modern Renaissance palette and I don't have that issue, but again, I bought that a couple of months after it was released. Like I could have bought that even a year after it was released, but this to me was a complete and utter letdown, and it wasn't cheap. I spent an awful lot on it, which is heartbreaking because it just sits in my drawer. Another one which I actually don't like for similar enough reasons to the Soft Glam palette is the Zoeva, what's it called, Caramel Melange palette. I know people rave about Zoeva eyeshadows, but to be honest, I got none of that hype here. I didn't find them easy to use. I found that you had to work at them to blend them. I found, again, they didn't wear very well on the eyes. I sound like somebody who eyeshadows wipe off, but I'm really not. Like I could wear eyeshadow from one end of the day to the other and it will stay perfect. But these just didn't wear well. I was just like, I found them a little bit, let me see, well it probably, oh look, it swatches beautifully, of course it does, but I found them a little bit powdery to use. I just wouldn't be running off to buy another one of these. This is another that just sits in my drawer. Did buy into the Zoeva eyeshadow hype and I probably shouldn't have. They weren't expensive. I think this is about €25, but like for the amount of times I've used it, it's a bit of a waste of money. And then another eyeshadow palette is the Morphe 35G Bronze Golds palette. This looks untouched because you know what? I haven't used it all that much because I did not like this. What I didn't like about this was I found that the eyeshadows were very hard to work with. I just am not a big Morphe fan for the simple reason that I just don't think the eyeshadows are great. I think Jaclyn Hill hyped that brand up probably because she was getting good commission on it, but it just is not a brand, or they are just not products that I like. I think they're throwing out these massive eyeshadow palettes and people think they're getting great value out of them, but where is the value if you don't actually use it? And how good can the shadows actually be if they're able to produce all of these shadows for, like, you know, a cheaper price? This will be a no from me. And then the last is the So Sumi Dripping Gold Bronzer. I think So Sumi has been absolutely knocking it out of the park with some of her releases lately, but this one just, oh sugar, it's broken. I let it drop. There we go. This one just doesn't do it for me, and I'll show you why. So I did get the brush with it and I love the brush. I think the brush is fantastic. So if I swirl the brush around in it and then I go to apply it to my chest, I just found it didn't blend all that well, and I found that it just was a little bit patchy. It's not that this is a bad product, it just, I like my bronzers, I'm so lazy that I like to put them on and literally do that and be done. Whereas with this, I was really trying to push it around to get that kind of even finish with it. So this one, of all her new products, I have liked so many of them. This was just a bit of a no for me. This is a yes, but this is a no. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I am going to be storing instead of giving away any disappointing products that I have in future to do even more videos like this. I'd love to know what you think. Leave a comment down below and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye.